على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم اللهم بارك على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما باركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم في العالمين إنك حميد مجيد. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala once again to protect our brothers and sisters in Palestine, be with them with His pain, and to protect our brothers and sisters in Burma and everywhere else in the Muslim world. And we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to give shifa to those who are not feeling well, and to give them all, inshallah, quick and full recovery. Brother Sultan's wife and Brother Mustafa's family and many brothers and sisters who are requesting our dua. And Brother Jawan too, may Allah give him shifa. He coughs randomly and he loves tea too much, which is not good for your health, of course. And all of us, may Allah keep us on the straight path, inshallah. The reminder that the Iqamah time will be changing tomorrow, inshallah, on Sunday, the first day of September. Fajr will stay the same, and of course, Dhuhr, inshallah, will be the same. Asr will change to 6, and Isha will be 9:15, inshallah. Starting tomorrow, Isha will be 9:15 instead of 9:30, and Asr will be 6 instead of 6:15, inshallah ta'ala. We continue our talk about the wives of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. We talked about Khadija, and we started the story of Sawdah radiallahu anha, the second wife. And we said even though the amount of the difference in age between the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam and Sawdah was huge, about 30 years, she was older than him, but he married her for different reasons. Number one, the reasons why the Prophet ﷺ married Sawdah radiallahu anha. Number one, because she needed help herself. She was a Muslim, her husband passed away, As-Sakran ibn Amr radiallahu anhu. Her father was not a Muslim, her brother was not a Muslim. She was the only Muslim in the family, surrounded by mushrikeen in Mecca. So the Prophet ﷺ marrying her will help her a lot. The other thing is the Prophet ﷺ himself needed help, somebody to take care of his children. When you have, and Allah blesses you with a righteous wife, you can trust, I'm going to work, you don't have to worry about what is happening back at home. This is a big name from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So, and Sawdah, one thing about people, Sawdah radiallahu anha, people do not know, her character was a lot like Khadija. They say the most similar wife out of all the wives of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam to Khadija was Sawdah radiallahu anha. She had the same qualities. She was strong and merciful at the same time. So when mercy is needed, she's merciful. When strength is needed, she's strong. This is Khadija radiallahu anha. And the Prophet ﷺ needed help. And the other thing is she had a lot of wisdom. Because when she got married to the Prophet ﷺ, I mean, imagine in this situation, and may Allah protect our wives and give them, inshallah, long, healthy lives. If you get married to a second wife, what will happen to your children? How will they feel about that? Stepmother is normally not very, well, we can say they're not very close with the children, because the children will think that our mother is better. But Sawdah radiallahu anha got so close to the children of the Prophet ﷺ, they never thought of her as a stepmother. They loved her just like a real mother. And this is, of course, wisdom. How Sawdah radiallahu anha knew how to, and Fatima loved her, and Ruqayya loved her. They treated her just like a mother. They didn't ever thought of her as a stepmother who married our father after our mother passed away, Khadija radiallahu anha.
The children were grown up, yeah?
They're grown up, but even if they're grown up, that feeling will stay there. Even if you have grown up children, when you get married to somebody else, they think that this is not going to replace our mother. This is always there, always happens. Now the other thing is, the Prophet ﷺ stayed with Sawdah 2 years, and she was the only wife he had. And this is an honor, that Sawdah was the only wife the Prophet ﷺ had for 2 years. He was 51 when he got married to her, and he got married to Aisha when he was 53. So 2 years to be alone with the Prophet ﷺ without any other wives is an honor. And that means the Prophet ﷺ needed her and depended on her to take care of the children. Another thing, when Aisha got married, now what happens normally when you get married to a second wife? What does the first wife do?
Jealousy.
There's only one way to find out. let's do this experiment. First thing, we all call a hotel and make sure we get a good deal for like 50 rooms. Maybe they could have like a good deal. And then we try to tell our wives that. And then I'll meet you at the hotel, inshallah.
You'll be first there.
I'll be the first one there. I'll tell the receptionist, you can go, I'll take your place today. I know who's coming. So, normally there is no first wife that will be happy. Never, yani, that you're gonna get married to a second wife. And there will always be some, conflict between first and second. Now, Sawdah radiallahu anha and Aisha, the difference in age is huge. You want to say the difference in age is about like 70 plus years. A big difference of age. Still, Sawdah radiallahu anha knew how to treat Aisha in a way that Aisha never felt that there is any competition between the two of them. To the point that Aisha radiallahu anha says, if there was a lady in the world that I wish if I had her qualities, it would have been Sawdah. She loved Sawdah radiallahu anha, even though, and this again shows us the wisdom of Sawdah, how she knew how to treat, first of all, the children of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and then after that, Aisha radiallahu anha. But she did something that's really amazing afterwards, that nobody will do. When she goes to the Prophet ﷺ and she tells him, Prophet Muhammad ﷺ used to divide the days and the nights equally between his wives. So Sawdah goes to the Prophet. Of course, every wife will be waiting for her turn. I mean, what can be greater than spending the night with Prophet Muhammad ﷺ? Greater honor and greater, So Sawdah, even though she's one of the wives and she has a night, just like everybody else, she goes to the Prophet ﷺ and she said, I know you love Aisha more than me. Which wife says that to her husband?
Done.
Even if you know that, you will never say that. I know you love Aisha more than me. And I know you love to spend time with her more than me. So I want to give Aisha my turn. Who will make this sacrifice? That means you'll have no turn anymore. And instead of coming to your house, you'll go to Aisha's house. There is nobody who will do something like that. And then Sawdah says, radiallahu anha, I would love if you stay with me, but I will do something that makes you happy over something that makes me happy. This is the true sacrifice. And the Prophet ﷺ accepted that, by the way. He accepted that. And he, instead of going to Sawdah, of course, he still visits her, takes care of her. But the night he will spend with Aisha when it's Sawdah's turn. So this is a big sacrifice to give the Prophet ﷺ up when you have the chance to stay with him. We'll continue inshallah next time. Subhanakallah.